one, aka Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Yeah, man. A little bit about yesterday. I was tired, man. When I got home, I went straight to sleep. It was one of them days. It was a long day, but yeah, man. Trying to see what's up with doing a video today. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to support the channel, cash app in the description. If you'd like to follow me on any other platform, everything in the description on YouTube. With that being said, let's get this show on the road, man. It's early, so I know it's probably not a lot of people gonna be in here. Probably it's Monday morning, everybody done went to work, so I don't see y'all now, I'll see y'all a little later on shit, but I had to come in here and do something today, because yesterday I ain't give y'all no video, no nothing. At work, tired, man. 12-hour shifts.
Would you like to know when someone is the chat app? Enter their number and get detailed activity in.
Yeah. Who the hell is this? How you know? Who is this? I know, man. Yeah. Happy birthday. Nah, that's Mr. Ken Dono. Mr. Ken Dono. I'm about to check out some videos, y'all, and see what's going on. Oh shit. Oh man. So we're going to Cheers Smooth first. After we do Cheers, we probably go to Poetic, and then I think I'm gonna go to. I might go to Hip Hop Buddha, and after that, I'll probably call it a day. What? Oh, yeah, I'm going to Cheers Smooth first.
Meet Rosetta Stone Sapphire, the best way to learn a
Rosetta
language for
Stone
real.
Sapphire.
Sapphire's lesson.
Sapphire. Satire.
YouTube. Chicks. Fine, you know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, say it so. Drewski, bring your big ass here, brother. We gotta have a conversation. Now, if you guys don't know, tonight, BT was hosting the 2026 BT Awards. I was actually looking forward to this. The last couple of years, it's pretty much been Fat Joe and maybe one or two other comedians. So I thought it was dope for BT to actually recognize very lackluster the last couple to bring back the spark and charm that BET Awards used to have. Now, Drewski was a great host. His entrance was dope. He actually did a pretty spot-on Jay-Z impression.
It's over! Alright, homie, you keep this up, you know they're gonna cancel you. You know it. They can't cancel me. I'm the answer, G. I don't talk for free. Marcy Projects, we did it! What up, Brooklyn? Yeah! You tripping, Drewski. Hey, this next brand new.
That was funny. I'm glad it came back and it looked the way it looked this time. That was funny though. That was funny.
However, there was a few missteps, and this one, people might not let it go. Now, because Drewski is from a younger generation, the social media generation, he wanted to incorporate a couple things from social media into the event. If you guys are not on TikTok, there's a viral trend called the saxophones are getting louder.
I mean, listen, but I ain't got no gravity for that. Oh, God.
So, during the BET Awards, Drewski had a guy playing the saxophone up on stage. He told all the winners, you guys have a maximum of 2 minutes to go up there and give your speech. Anybody that goes over that 2 minutes is going to hear saxophones. Now, you guys are probably asking, Chicks, well, fuck is the issue with that? Well, the only two people that just happened to have the saxophone played while they were up on stage giving their speech is none other than TDE artists SZA and Doechii. After SZA and Doechii won the BET Award for their record Girl Get Up, they got up on stage to give a very heartfelt speech. However, about 30 seconds into their speech, the goddamn saxophone guy starts playing.
Hi, BT, what's up, y'all? So happy to be here with my people, with all my black girls and black men. How we feeling? Everybody's looking so good tonight, BT. Thank you so much for this award. Y'all don't understand how hard me and SZA worked putting that record together. It was at a time where, girl, I was going through it. I was going through it. But I'm so glad that you pulled through for me, sister. I just want to say thank you so much. For you, always. Y'all, she was literally up till 4 or 5 a.m. writing for me for us to get that song together. And I thank you so much for believing in me and giving me advice and coaching me and loving me and supporting me. Thank you so much, SZA. I love you. This is my she knows exactly. You want them getting the money? Why they play? Either way, this is my favorite black girl. I'm gonna keep my time. I just want to say new music is coming soon. And for all the haters that have something to say about me, you better be ready for me to pop back out. Because I'm coming with a new single. And it's gonna kill everybody. What's up? Just realized that was supposed to signify saxophone louder.
Now here's the problem. Out of everybody that went up, gave a speech, and went well over the
Trap more roles. I'm 20 minutes in, I'm probably gonna
So
be in
you're
about
still
an
paying
hour.
$30 for $10 of food? Same restaurants, same food, but sometimes you're paying delivery fees, service.
Folks, DJ Academics is in big trouble, man. He's in big trouble. Our guy, big DJ Academics, big act. All right, he might have fallen into the trap because this has just been circulating. Okay, Big Act linked up with Daphne Joy, and if you don't remember, this was the woman from the Diddy Freakoffs tape. This is the woman that is 50 Cent's baby mama. This is a danger. They're saying Big Act and Daphne Joy finally linked up. Are you ready for the wedding or not? Say it ain't so, bro. Please tell me he's trolling. It can't be, man. They cuddled up. I ain't seen Act this happy in a minute, I'm not gonna lie. He killing it. I don't know, looking a little bit. It's the Act, Adam 22 said, can I watch that on brand? Little TJ and they're laughing. Everybody's in there. Sadie Nash said she powerful. House phone crying, man. Everybody is saying, what on earth? How much you think he spent? It's insanity. I'm concerned. I just don't know how did this happen? How did this happen? So I'm going to show you everybody's reaction, right? I'm going to show you what everybody's saying about this. But I'm not, man. I hope knows what you're doing over there, okay? You've got to be a high-level operator to be able to function with this type of female, man. This is the DJ Academic subreddit. This is what they're saying, man. They're saying, see what an OVO chain can do for a man. I swear he was popping out with her before the OVO chain. It's hard to fall in love with it. Sometimes you fall in love with a pop, man. You got to be careful. Bro, he's a stylist. That's what they're saying. Well, he didn't need it. They're saying Diddy and 50 sloppy seconds. If that's Diddy and 50 sloppy seconds, I ain't gonna lie. That's high level sloppy seconds. Those are some exclusive and really sloppy thirds, alright? It's rocky thirds. They're saying Dookie, they're saying detail, alright? Rich dudes making poor man decisions, but look, alright, our guy Big Act, he popped out, okay, with Daphne Joy, and it's crazy. So there's a lot of different reactions coming in, a lot of people wondering what her ulterior motives are. And the Joe Biden Network has a lot to say. Now, they already popped out, this is like 3 weeks ago, saying it's Daphne chick doing the most, right? She was posting love hearts and kissy emojis underneath Act's video of him on the live stream with her. Even Cardi B was in the comments talking about you was going mad hard, all right? Even Cardi B knew that something was going on between these two. And Daphne clapped back to Cardi B, said he had me smiling too. I needed those laughs, all right? So this is the thing. We've seen how Shane Gillis is getting down. These bad bitches, like if you can make a laugh, right? You definitely getting some top shelf, right? They're saying she's going to get academics for 150K first month. They're talking about 50K in the other comments. She's saying she's going to have his baby and marry him, take all his assets. She's stroking the shit out of this kid's ego. All right? Look, I just don't want Act to get done like 50 Cent. It says it's like 2 plays being run at once. All right? So here's the thing, okay? There's more clips going around, all right? Apparently, he got it in with Daphne, all right? Well, before we get to that, this was her allegedly accepting the date, all right? Apparently it was a real date. So when they learned Daphne Joy has accepted the date, this is just like a throwback of some of the men that she's been involved in, okay? It says a succubus, oh my god. A succubus isn't just a seductive woman, it's a mythical demon believed to seduce men in their dreams and feed off their life thoughts. The male equivalent is an incubus.
Oh, I never knew that. I always heard of succubus. I think back in the day they had a game called Incubus, if I'm not mistaken, on Nintendo.
He's honest, it's just his time. You sound genuinely confused. Is she a 304 because she's had 3 boyfriends before? People will call a woman in her mid-30s an escort for having less than a handful of known sexual partners. Focusing on this weird body count BS is part of the reason why you losers never get laid. Healthy amputated, maybe get some friends at home. And that's all I'm good if we haven't seen her on the video with the freak off the Diddy getting nailed by the score, right? Getting hit up by the male score. But here's the thing, okay? 3K for the dinner, she like, shut up, yo, try this Wagyu. She's trying to distract him with the Wagyu. She's demon, bro. She's trying to distract you with the Wagyu. That's crazy.
Bro, I want a chicken tender, bro. I don't know what that is, bro. Look at Clay. She loves this shit. Look at her. Look at her. We're trying to get out of here. Just tell the box to get out of here. You paid for it?
What's the box it, man? What are we doing here?
Alright, the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is Wagyu, nigga? Like the fuck? Yo, I looked at the menu twice. She looked at me, and I was trying to say chicken nuggets.
Why can't you make a joke about chicken tenders or something? Like, you
Nah. She been fucking with too much first years. I couldn't do it.
He's that she met with too many really rich guys. So they on a date, but it's a film date, okay? So I don't know which way this is going. But he really popped out with a honey pack, bro. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. And saying Sly Diggler didn't even wine and dine. He that chewed on. Whoa. He put out the magic honey, but she out there tweeting it was small. What? Said, Act gonna get outside. What do you mean? What's Wagyu? I even don't know what Wagyu is, and I don't think that's what it's called. But anyway, alright. This shit's crazy. So anybody that's played with 50 Cent has not really lived to tell the tale. Their careers certainly have taken a nosedive. And Act is already beefing with Jay-Z. So you beefing with Jay-Z and Charlamagne over here. You're about to be beefing with 50 Cent. You out here putting the honey pack on his baby mums? You putting a honey pack on 50 Cent's baby mums. You think you're going to live to ride another day? Act, you got to clean this up, my brother. Alright? You got to clean this up. This is crazy. 50 Cent's baby mums, Daphne Joy, takes on a date and smashed all night long with the honey pack. Will he now be targeted by 50 Cent and GGG? Yeah. For doing this, bro, needs to be careful. People say we can only hope so, right? The haters are in full effect. So, over on the Joe Rogan podcast, it seemed like they were delighted, they were overjoyed, saying false alarm, Act's just doing content with Daphne. They're so glad that he didn't smash. But we don't know that. He put the honey pack out, and it was mad dark by the time I saw the clip. He got a matcha there. The matcha and the honey pack combo is crazy. He definitely cracked. People saying false alarm, nobody outside high school took this serious. They're saying Act was watching in the corner. I don't know. The body language, the energy was telling me he got busy, okay? Now, there's people on Act's subreddit that are not feeling it. They're saying that women just keep on using him for clout. They're posting these pictures. Nice pics, to be fair. Did you have a hand on a booty? Nah, I thought he had a hand on a booty for a second there. He's keeping his hands to himself. Act a respectful man. This is Act loves letting people use him for clout. Academics chat on Reddit. They're not feeling this. They got liking this succubus getting their claws into him. He was saying, I wonder where Shay Lizzie be. She got let's forget all about her, okay? She in the past, right? She no longer. She's never coming back and that's that. Right? Just like Draco said. So if you've been watching Act, you should know he ain't hard on thoughts of all matter of fact, one of the greatest sins of modern time. Let's see. Right? They're saying he glowed up off the Ozempic. I don't know if that's true, but Act definitely lost a lot of weight. Right? He's looking a lot healthier. People saying they're using each other. You think Act really thinks she's feeling him? They're both just trolling people online. Using each other implies that he benefits. What does he get out of it? But she cracking open the cheeks for the squats for Diddy. Like, she might as well break open the cheeks for Act since he's doing all this. But then again, she's not going to keep getting them opportunities if she gives him the cheeks. You know how these demonic women get. They dangle the cheeks above your head.
All right, I'm going to self-talk. Let's switch over to self-talk right quick. Jalen Brown dad check Stephen A. and Kendrick Perkins. I'm coming.
Are you sure you're not being watched? Detect hidden spy cameras instantly with that free hidden camera detector app. Spot infrared cameras in seconds that stay protected anyway. Check for
Idiot abroad. I'm gonna check that out.
My son is very educated enough to know what to say and what not to say. My dad is, you know what I'm saying? Man. So it's looking like this situation between Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown is getting very personal. It's getting to the point where Stephen A. Smith even threatened Jaylen Brown on ESPN. And I'll get into that later, but I do want to show you guys this new clip of Jaylen Brown and what he said about Stephen A. Smith, because we know Jaylen Brown has been calling out ESPN. Remember, we did videos covering that, right? We did a video covering Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown going back and forth. When JB and the Celtics, they got eliminated from the playoffs. Jaylen Brown started doing his streaming thing, man, and he got called out Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C. Like, my offer still stands.
So when that stuff kicked off, right, Stephen A. Smith responded on ESPN.
But in the end, Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really? You understand? Tatum may or may not feel about you. Sneaker deals, endorsement deals, the list goes on and on. The season is over, bro. You on Twitch, trying to do what I do, and talking about me needing to step away. It makes no sense.
And Jaylen Brown kind of let it go, but he has been sending shots talking about their platform, which brings us to this new clip of Jaylen Brown calling out Stephen A. Smith and ESPN.
Leader behind that is ESPN. ESPN is unethical. And Stephen A. Smith is the head face guy. But, you know, the organization, the players, they were all in agreement. So they all knew what I meant by that. Our team was basically salary dumps. You know, we lost a lot of players. And for us to emerge and still be in the same position, we got to start to understand, like, success doesn't always
Getting on my last damn nerves. I mean, he's so full of shit I want to throw. Suddenly, we're unethical. Because we're telling you how your comments came across. One of your asses be friends. You can't deal with the heat here in America and justify the way that you've acted since you got bounced out of the playoffs. Nobody's done anything to you, Jaylen Brown. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I shouldn't even be upset because this should be an indication to you about how small people can become. I'm unethical. I'm the leader. ESPN, the entire network, with all the love. Fine, dog. You're welcome to come on the show. I keep talking about that dungeon you in. I'll show you what a studio's supposed to look like. I got one. You want to talk shit about me, you want to question my ethics or whatever, name your time and place, bro. Name time, not place. We're going to do it on my sake, because I ain't coming to that dungeon. I'll be waiting.
Also, algorithms and social engineering. If I control the technology, I can dictate the market. I'll explain what that is. A French philosopher in 1975, in her work Discipline and Punish, talked about anarchism. She based it off of a prison design, right? It was a prison design with a watchtower in the middle of the prison. And this theory was that, like, by putting a watchtower in the middle, the prisoners would police themselves because they're under surveillance. So physical authority has shifted to psychological authority, right? And over time, their behaviors change, and this causes a term she called dynamic normalization. So in the digital age, the watchtower has transferred. So in technology, in bots, fake viral clips, fake accounts, you can police platforms and algorithmically influence all the time. A lot of people have seen some of my world's with the media industry is kind of the reason why I started streaming. So they haven't seen my screen and, going off on Stephen A. Smith. But, exactly, but Stephen A. works for ESPN. ESPN is controlled by Disney. Stephen A. doesn't choose the topics. Somebody chooses them for him. His willingness has made him extremely docile amongst various industries, how they can socially engineer and influence our minds by using technology that they can control without us really even paying attention and even noticing. It's like the Michel Foucault theory when I was talking about the watchtower, that is policemen and the prisoners. Bots, comments, positive comments, negative comments could affirm whatever agendas that they want to push. They control kind of approvals or disapprovals of what is it. If I control a bunch of platforms, or I control a bunch of accounts, or have a bunch of partners that are all in cahoots with me, I can also socially engineer conversations, start trends, kind of create a herd mentality when you think it's natural, but it's all algorithmically engineered to dictate the market. And then the last one I would say is like the digital dopamine. A lot of us are addicted to social media, we don't even know it, right? The rewarding feeling of being liked.
The government has a new proposal that will give a giant leg up to corporate and so.
And so I guess Jaylen Brown's dad been hearing everything that's been going on between Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown. And like I said, man, it's starting to get a little bit personal because Jaylen Brown's dad even responded because I guess he also said,
Streaming, it's the podcast that's ready to move the needle. As a player in locker rooms, 2008, whether it's with Oklahoma City or whatever it was, I'll be there if we had somebody in there podcasting. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. The trust factor is gone. We don't know if you're going to say something. We don't know if you're going to break a secret. We don't know if you're going to tell us something that we didn't have in the film study. I'm telling you straight up, the things he said after they got bounced about this being the best season was really basically a shot at Jason Tatum.
So now Jaylen Brown's dad, he called it out on the radio station, and I would like to highlight that clip, and then I'll come back with some more commentary.
My son is very educated enough to know what to say and what not to say, what's off limits. And Big Perk, you wrong for jumping against your teammate, nigga. I don't like that. Excuse the word, but that is. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth, boy.
Okay. The champ is back. Sometimes we learn from I'm a father, right? And sometimes my daughter is, she's in grad school right now. I went to visit her over the weekend. I realized when I talk to her, I'm learning from her, and you might, things differently than how Jaylen might handle it, right?
He handled it like he's supposed to. He's always handled himself like a man, like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful kids are raised, man. Let me tell you something. Very respectful kids, all of them. You know what I'm saying? How you handle that pressure to me.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm different. I'm getting your face, Stephen A. Yeah, I'm going to see you.
Marcellus, why you looking at me like that?
I'm glad to see you, Stephen A. I called you a couple times, Stephen A., and you didn't answer. But it's okay. I just wanted to talk about it man to man. What's your problems? Why are you attacking him? Why did you attack the black community? Go attack the white community. Oh, that's okay.
So that media was like, yo, Perk, this is one fight you don't want to take, man, because JB dad, he's that dude. So I would like for you guys to get a conversation down below. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Talk. Just Alright, y'all, we about to do DJ Academic's response to Charlamagne pressing him and accepts.
Starting from my CPC exam was stressing me out until I found this out. It's called CPC Medical Coding for Clean Health.
YouTube chicks.
I like Chicks Moon. Chicks Moon is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. And ESX. Now, if you guys missed the last video, make sure you guys go check it out. Charlamagne told Academics, brother, you need to go online and address all these lawsuits and allegations that's popping up on your man's Grand Wizard. Stop deflecting, stop talking about me and Rock Nation and Jay-Z, and actually address the stuff that you got going on, especially your man's tied up in some crypto money laundering lawsuits. Now, Charlamagne also offered Academics the chance to go exactly what he got going on. No more phone calls behind the scenes, no more text messages, no more Instagram DMs. If you truly have nothing to hide and you and your team are clean, then come on my podcast and let's talk about it.
Me and I can have a conversation publicly if you want. I got questions. I want to know about this stuff. I ain't seen none of y'all talking about this shit. I want to know about that and inverse.
You and Sean.
And everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Please, because this is, come on.
No,
come on, man.
Listen, I have none with there was another one. I saw some. This is some other paperwork. I don't know what the fuck this is. But once again, I just want to know. I want to know about this. I'm gonna read these two headlines again, and we can pay some bills and move on. But InverseWire.com says pay no attention to the grand wizard behind the curtain. 5 lawsuits say the bets were rigged, the screens were bought, and even the chat losing his mind was a hire inside the machine that manufactures Drake. Grand Wizard is mentioned in that. George Wynn. I want to hear you talk about that. And the Wall Street Journal article is, they looked like they were getting rich on Poly Market, but none of it is real. The prediction market has flooded social media with deceptive videos paid by paid creators, according to a Wall Street Journal investigation. Drake and Aiden Roth declined to comment for that article, as they should.
Well, tonight, DJ Academics addressed some of Charlamagne's claims about him and his team, the lawsuits going around.
Like, what Charlamagne is doing is called yellow journalism. Like, you're taking misplaced facts and like random bits and pieces of information that's even sometimes unverified, and you're making it into a thing that is actually not. Oh, this person is doing that, and this person you're alluding. Like, Grand Wizard was money laundering. Money laundering what? How is he money laundering currency? How? So, just kind of watching that as a, I don't know. Like, Charlamagne's acting like having cryptocurrency is a crime. That's the thing. He's like, oh, it's a crypto thing. What, it would make sense if he's like, yo, brand is X, Y, and crypto. He can't even explain it. He's just saying brand has crypto. What's the crime? So, I'm watching it. This is the 4th time they've done, like, Stevie Bob try to fix some shit, like, and think that, like, it's about to be, because they think that they're trying to get, like, us on defense, or at least me. Well, I don't know, not me, but, like, Grant. Like, Grant thoroughbred, man. The funniest thing, the more they play with Grant running up even more they ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. The more they play with Grant running up even more. So, obviously, you lock into accounts, like, it's all shared. So, I think Charlamagne blocked Grand and Academic TV. It ended up blocking me because I could log into the account too. It blocks everybody who can log into the account. I'm blocked on Instagram. At least my personal one. But Charlamagne, I don't know what the fuck. Charlamagne called me. This is dead ass facts. Charlamagne called me and said, yo, this is because, some shit's going on because your man's from politics. So now I'm like, politics. Let's look into politics. Like, is my man doing nothing with politics? That was a lie. Right? Oh, we got the documents, the proof of the numbers. That was Rumble. You see how they switched off of that, right? Like, there's no more politics, right? After the politics, they started saying bottom string. These lawsuits that's claiming Aiden Ross's stake is bottom Drake string. Does that even make fucking sense? After they have zero proof of that, and Drake Iceman is giving belt to ass, they don't mention that now. They switch. What's the new talking? All right, so think about it. And this is what I'm watching. I'm like, bro, you done switch the goal of this like investigation. Oh, and another thing. Listen, what criminal investigation gives Charlamagne the God the information? Like, yo, what detective is like, yo, we're doing a crackdown, the criminal conspiracy crackdown. We have the investigators in the white trucks outside of Grand Wizard's house. All right, send the pictures to Charlotte. Come on, bro. Like, yo, bro. Like, we gotta get serious here. Get serious. Okay, so they switched the topic twice. He called me and said it was politics. No, it's not politics. After I exposed him, right? So it's not politics. Okay, so if it's not politics, then they say it's Drake buying streams. They have zero proof. Matter of fact, a lawsuit just got this that they said Drake was buying streams. It got this messed. Then it's like, they're like, yo, he told me that the niggas basically flipped. Like, yo, they got cornered by investigators. Yo, bro, this ain't no criminal shit, nigga. This is Rock Nation cronies paying like some private like. You see, the slight play of words is acting like, yo, I'm working with the detectives, and the detectives gave me the file. No, Rock Nation gave you the file, nigga. Alright, bet. So that's the third. So we're at the point. So they gotta have a new excuse. What was the new excuse after that? The new excuse was smear campaigns, right? Yeah, you know, they be like, these are paid smear campaigns. Who's paying the campaigns? He literally say what it is. We fuck with Drake, and most likely if you don't fuck with Drake, nigga, fuck you. That's not how active been rocking since day one. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how, like, listen, that I know don't go over here like, yo, the fucking can. I'm sorry to tell you. It's just been like that. Now, I'm a media personality, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit nuanced a little bit, but y'all know the platform go active and house rocking, right? So they said smear campaigns. So then you start hearing, oh, it's these people who think the page is too extreme. The page is going too far. People. Okay, so that's what's, nigga, you realize it's the fourth time it doesn't change the story, bro? And here's the fifth one, man. I hear Charlamagne on the thing. Charlamagne said, this is a crypto crackdown. Oh, what's up, bro? Like, yo. And then when they say they have no info to add, it's not even like, okay, yo, there's an allegation that he got this and he did this with it. They just throw random things into the atmosphere.
And of course, the live debate. According to academics, that he's in circles around Charlamagne. Here's what he said.
The funniest thing is too, like, yo, Charlamagne don't want to sit down with me on some like real, let's talk about it. Yo, nigga, you can't, the moment he even bring up steak, nigga, steak act, yo, there was steak ads on Flavor. Flavor is your man podcast. Let's talk about it. What we doing? Let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The moment he brought me, yo, steak was, I don't know if it still is, was one of the sponsors of Flavoring. I was talking about steak. What's happening? Nigga, clipping is not what you think, gang. That clipping is not body. I'm gonna give you some education. That's why I'm down to do this publicly. I'll educate Charlamagne and God publicly. Yo, respectfully, Charlamagne know you don't want to sit down with me talking about none of this shit. I don't know why this happened. I was like, Charlamagne, cut the crap, gang. Like, yo, stop it, man. Stop it. Yo, you gotta tell Charlamagne. Y'all sit down with Charlamagne, I run circles. I'm gonna keep it a beat. I like Charlamagne, but like, with these things you're talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. They gotta run circles around. Like, nigga, like,
stop the cap.
No more fucking lawyers. You think that Charlamagne the God is gonna be the nigga who stumps me? Nigga, you dumb. Nigga, I ran circles around him for 8 hours. Nigga, 3 hours of a podcast with Charlamagne, nigga, stop it. We got to stop it.
Now you guys can go to Academics Kick to go watch what's a little bit different. It's your man's Grand Wizard that's involved, so you don't want to do some shit that's going to implicate him. Now, there's also the possibility of Grand Wizard not really being fully transparent with academics. From what it looks like, Grand Wizard has no issues throwing anybody under the bus. This was Grand Wizard tonight throwing his man's or ex-man's Andrew Schultz under the bus. Grand Wizard commented on Academics Kick live stream. He said, yo, Schultz has been sponsored by Steak longer than Academics. That man said, if I'm going down for some crypto shit, all you podcasters are going down. Listen, man, this is all hilarious, and I do have more thoughts on this.
Ted Smooth, that's what we got through. Hey, we're going to cut. We to Cut to the Chase TV.
What's up, fam? It's your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some. Kodak Black baby mama just revealed that she had HIV during her recent arrest and ended up exposing Kodak Black in the process. Because y'all know what happened next. The moment she revealed she had HIV, everybody started insinuating, everybody started speculating, everybody started asking these questions. When did she get it? Where did she get it from? Did she get it from Kodak Black? Because let's be honest, he's been looking his best lately. Hair all gassy, he losing weight, his face twitching. It ain't look like he washing his ass on a regular. So everybody looking at Kodak Black health and saying, wait a minute, if your baby mama revealed that she has HIV, do you have HIV? Now I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying people should be saying that, but hell, we own it. So now I did my research because I wanted to be journalistic integrity. And it says that Kodak Black had a baby by her in 2015. That is over 10 years ago. So just because he has HIV, that don't really mean Kodak Black has HIV. And I'm going to say this. I know a lot of you dudes, y'all see a nice ass, y'all see a good looking woman, and the first thing y'all say, man, I hit that rock. Oh, it's like HIV. You can't look at somebody and say, you know what, you got that shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the condom on. It don't work like that. You gotta do discernment. You gotta do your due diligence. When you meet a woman, when you meet a man, y'all wanna be intimate, y'all gotta make a trip to that clinic. Okay, let me make sure you're okay. Let me make sure I'm okay before I take this rubber off. That's how you gotta look at it. But anyway, guys, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna read the article. We're gonna look at the paperwork, and it's a very sad situation because she got arrested for moving that weight. Don't believe me? Take a listen to this news clip. We're gonna break everything down. Let's go.
This morning, the mother of Kodak Black's child is reportedly behind bars facing drug trafficking charges.
The police say she's been on the run for quite some time, actually. Local 10 Jackie Pascal joining us live from Pompano Beach, where she's currently being held. Jackie.
And Jemima Broomfield is her name. She is currently being held in custody here at the Paul Ryan Detention Facility. Like you mentioned, on multiple charges, including drug trafficking. Here is her mugshot for you. Like you mentioned, she shares a child with rapper Kodak Black, the 28-year-old, also a singer and songwriter herself.
Now you hear that? She was arrested on drug trafficking in April 2026. That's a mugshot, very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Like she got a lot going for herself. She's the baby mother of Kodak Black. She's a rapper herself. She got arrested on drug trafficking, and she been sitting in jail. She done got so desperate that she wrote a letter to the judge saying, I need to be released because I can't take my, just to live a normal, functioning life. You get what I'm saying? So let's continue.
And we learned that she was previously charged with grand theft. That was pending trial when this latest incident happened this past Tuesday, April 14th. Fort Lauderdale police say they tried pulling Broomfield over, recognizing her car as one that had fled from detectives before. In this case, an officer faced trying to evade them, eventually getting out of her and running. Detectives say they caught up with her and took her into custody. After some investigating of her car and belongings, they charged her with trafficking methamphetamine, driving with a suspended license, resisting officers, and violated probation. While she was given bond for some of those charges, according to the Broward inmate search, she is a holdout for her in Palm Beach County. So they for her arrest, so there's pending charges there. So even if she does post bail on the current charges, she will be transferred to Palm Beach County. That's latest here in Pompano Beach. Jackie Pascal, Local 10 News.
So she was arrested on a multitude of charges: drug trafficking, evading arrest, resisting arrest. Anything you can be charged with, she did. Now she does have the virus. She has been arrested, and now she's saying we saw her. And I'm going to say this. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. If you know you got health risk.
I thought that if you was in jail, that they give you that medicine if you had HIV or whatever. I thought they give it to you.
If you know you got health concerns, what the hell are you doing breaking the law? If you know you got to get to your medicine, be out here moving, like drug trafficking, running from the police, I need my medicine. The best way I can require my medicine and take it is being in the free world. Because I get locked up, the medicine is no longer at my disposal. That's what you got to do if you're that sick. I know that sounds insensitive, but hey, you can't be out here moving just any type of way, man. If you know you got a life condition that you got to take medication for, hey, then you don't need to be out here breaking the law. I feel the same way about people on diabetes. I done been in jail before. Everybody start talking about they need their medicine. Everybody start breaking down. Everybody start crying. If you know you're going to need your medicine after a few hours, what the hell you doing breaking the law?
Yet, even as a passenger or in an Uber, you would need to try this. Were you recently injured in a car accident? Look at this.
That's just how I feel about it. Article about media takeout. They're talking about her HIV status. They're talking about Kodak Black. And they raised some very concerning questions. A lot of Kodak Black. We know how he looked. We know how he been acting. We know he been spazzing out. We know something is very wrong with Kodak Black. But now a lot of people are saying, hey, she got the virus. Is it possible that Kodak Black has the virus as well? And my answer to that is, anything is possible. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to assume he has it, but hey, if somebody in your past that you've been screwing with turns out HIV positive, then you might want to go get tested. All of us, including me. Right? If I'm dating somebody and years later she's HIV positive, I'm shitting bricks right now. Like, wait a minute, hold up. You know, they say that a virus can lay dormant for some years. Hold on now. Hey, shit, she got you today, got the virus now? All right, I gotta go retest. Just to clear my mind. Panicking. Just so I won't have a conscience. I need the virus. You can take medicine, man. You can do a full long help you to break it down. Boom! This is what the article said. Rapper Kodak Black's baby mother had HIV. Did he give it to her? Okay. They say the internet goes there. Fans drop major theories as Jemiah diagnosis goes viral. Could Kodak Black be caught in the medical crosshairs too? Now, this is media takeout. It's an article written by some messy ass women, so they use words like honey, girl. If I say that, I'm just reading the article. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the limp wrist. I ain't rolling my neck. I ain't snapping my fingers when I talk. But this is literally how the article states it. So I'm going to read you like the article states it. Honey. Motion threw away all filters. With Jemiah Broomfield, the defense attorneys officially confirming her HIV positive status to a Florida judge and her desperate bid for pretrial freedom, the rumor mill didn't just start turning. It completely went into a nuclear overdrive. There she go. Look at her looking good. Look at that. All right, let's continue. The virus. You Kodak Black baby mother. So we're going to say, did she give it to him or did he give it to her? And everybody's going to recommend Kodak Black get tested. Let's just be honest. Let's continue reading. Onlookers are frantically digging through the timelines, trying to map out their history and what this means for the super gremlin rapper himself. They say, to understand why Jemiah is currently locked in a steel cell fighting for her life, you have to rewind the tape to her explosive April 4, 2026 arrest in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Now, I think Jemiah driving her vehicle irregularly across town and instantly recognized the car as one that had successfully fled from a previous law enforcement sting. When officers attempted to initiate a high-stakes traffic stop, Jemiah reportedly hit the gas pedal, driving entirely reckless to evade police before suddenly ditching the vehicle completely. She took off on a wild foot sprint across the street from Dillard High School, but detectives swiftly caught up with her and threw her in handcuffs. A subsequent search of her vehicle and belongings uncovered based off a nice ass. You gotta deal with stuff like this. But let's continue. There's some talking about you get out of prison. The medical emergency motion. While the state has been playing absolutely hardball, especially with Jemiah holding an active unbreakable fugitive hold out of neighboring Palm Beach County, her defense count just filed a high-stakes motion trying to bypass her bond restrictions. In the emergency document, Jemiah legal team is begging the judiciary to grant her a compassionate conditional release or house arrest, explicitly revealing to the court that she is HIV positive. Her attorneys are officially arguing that a sterile, high-density county jail facility is an essentially dangerous environment for uncompromised individuals, claiming that she requires strict, highly specialized medical treatment and an elevated standard of health care that the county jail infrastructure simply cannot provide on autopilot.
Gotta stop. 9 pills of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7 with free shipping from Friday plans. If you think it's a scam like I did at first, keep the no doc visits.
Pilot. They are arguing that keeping her detained during pre-trial proceedings constitutes a severe life-threatening health concern, asking the state to show immediate mercy so she can manage her chronic condition in a safe, controlled home environment. They say, let's look at the facts directly like a peer, not a reading lecture. Honey, as much as social media loves to play amateur epidemiologists and piece together celebrity timeline, we have to look at this with absolute reality. There is completely zero evidence, zero public medical documentation, absolutely zero confirmation that Kodak Black is HIV positive. That's true. Just because somebody from his past has HIV, that don't mean Kodak Black has it. You can sleep with somebody that has HIV and not catch it. You get what I'm saying? HIV is a virus you gotta catch. It's not contagious like if you just come in contact with it. You actually gotta catch the virus. So yeah, that's right. Diagnosis is a deeply personal system. Official constitutional rights and health motion to get her out of a high-density jail cell. Pitting a chronic virus onto Kodak Black simply because they share a child is a massive, highly speculative reach. In the real world, an individual can contract HIV through a multitude of avenues entirely unrelated to their high-profile partners. I agree. You can get HIV from sharing needles, drug use, blood transfusions. So yeah, just because she got it don't mean Kodak got it. They say Kodak keeps it moving. Debate the health dynamics of the circle. Kodak Black is saying entirely focused on his own legal defense team and upcoming musical rollouts. He has a motion, and his power lawyer Barry Cohen is strictly keeping the focus on this man the rapper's recent Orlando MDMA charges. As of right now, Kodak Black is moving. Kodak is moving around South Florida, completely unbothered. Proving that until there are actual receipts on the court docket, he isn't letting internet chatter dictate his narrative. Media takeout will be watching the Broward County medical hearing very closely. Stay completely locked into the feed. What do you think about the internet rushing to these massive conclusions? Let's talk about it below. Yeah. So yeah, the internet. They speculate on Kodak, man. They talk about his health. They say he's depressed. They say the reason why Kodak Black is on drugs, all kind of dangerous speculatory things regarding the situation. Now, I don't think Kodak Black got it because he had a baby with her 10 years ago. She could have been fucking another dude who had it, who passed it to her. So we're not gonna put that on Kodak Black. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, that's my whole situation about that.
I'm gonna do one more, y'all, and that's it. I gotta go. All right, y'all. We'll do this one. This is the last one I'm about to do. About to do Celebrity Jump by O'Shea Duke Jackson, something by Anton Jack Daniels. This is it. This is the last one. I'll probably come out later on today.
You've been missing those tastes. Real food, real flavor. Not a chain restaurant copy. Jollof rice from the grandmother who taught to cook. Roti folded by hand every morning. Ceviche made today. Jerk spiced right. This is the food you've been craving. Within 50.
I was actually getting ready to make another video when I came across another video of Anton. I think when you guys may have sent it to me, it was a personal reaction. And when I looked at the video, I was like, okay, this is just normal Anton type of stuff. And then it dawned on me, something is wrong with this. Let me explain. Before I teach you guys where the scam is at, I want you guys to understand what Anton Daniels frames himself as. Anton Daniels frames himself as a motivator, a business coach, an entrepreneur. I mean, literally, this is from the site. In addition to content creation and business management, Anton also has been successful in the real estate sector, blah, blah, blah. He pours back by offering one-on-one coaching sessions for people wanting to grow personally or professionally, as well as investing silently in public across the world. So take that on with your own risk, okay? But if you look at his main channel, 1.43 million subscribers, and people look at that and say, damn, he's doing good, he's doing great, I want to grow my channel like him. And so this is what I want. Because
with people planning. You leave at 8:30, so you don't even get no breaks. You don't get no time off. This goes into that, and it's that circle, right?
He talks about how busy he is, what he has to do across the day. And to be honest, I used to believe this. And to a certain degree, he probably does have investments. I don't doubt that. But then, this is what got me.
In order to do this, and the reason why a lot of people aren't successful, even when it comes to content creation, is because they don't have the love for it. You gotta have a true love for what you do. When we finally drop a video, low energy, it looked like they had to do it.
So can I prove to you that this is an outright lie, okay? So if you're a person and you're wanting the Anton Daniels way of how he's getting rich on here, this Anton Daniels channel, right? Look at this video. Don't become a young, traditional trad wife. Bitter divorce. Letting this lady carry the entire video. He's not popping in, anything, nothing. He doesn't say his first thing until 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
So that's why in content creation, you just gotta have your own, ideas. And when you are reacting to videos, you need to have at least a little bit of content coming through from your side when you're reacting. I think
that's when he first said something. Now,
I might be wrong.
Literally what that is a copyright strike if it was a YouTuber doing that, because you're not putting in any kind of real value. But ultimately, if somebody watches this video, you can click on it, not necessarily because it's Anton, but because it's somebody else carrying the whole video. It's not like my video or most other folks' videos where you're putting in effort, you're carrying the whole video in, which takes scripting.
Hey, check this out, y'all. Y'all kicking them in the Comment Cafe. I'll probably be back a little later on. I'm gonna try to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. We'll be back a little later on. Gotta go handle some business. Peace.